If you lose both legs in an accident, is it ethical to choose new legs that make you 6'5" if you were only 5'6" to start out with?
That's a question for Mark.
What size legs would Joe and Mark choose?
BF Goodrich. Oh, I'd go 6'1". To me, that seems like the best height. Is that you or you 2?
How about 2-ish?
I think you're 2.
Yeah, a little long.
That's a little long. I want to go 1.
Which no one knows. The most common thing is said to me is, I didn't realize you were tall. Everyone thinks I'm 5'4". It's very hurtful.
But you're so long. You're lean and lanky.
You can't see. The camera takes off 10 inches.
I guess so.
So
Tell that to my dick.
My cock is an inch long.
Yeah.
On camera.
That's why I don't do dick pics.
Yeah, these are funky questions.
I'm
I guess
-5.
I would go blades, first of all, the bouncy blades.
I don't like the blade.
And but you can bounce around.
Yeah, I'm not doing enough bouncing.
So what are you doing, wheelchair or peg?
I go peg.
Double peg?
Double peg. I go Lieutenant Dan out there. Pink, pink, pink to titanium.
Titanium, the stuff they use in the space shuttle. And his next film, he was on the space shuttle.
Whoa.
What's the deal with Gary Sinise?
Oh, man. Now he's like a wounded warrior or something.
Yeah, so what the fuck's the question? All I was thinking about is that how Jerry Seinfeld supposedly never earnestly said, what's the deal?
Not once.
Um,
He did say, who are these people?
That's funny.
Who are these people? And why are they so weird?
By the way, I got a beef with Jerry. I listened to the Barry Weiss episode, and he says, I'll quote Jimi Hendrix. There are many here among us who think life is but a joke, but of course everybody knows All Along the Watchtower is a cover of Bob Dylan. He's quoting Bob Dylan.
Good point. Good point.
Big fuck up. That's my one beef. And then the other beef I had, I talked about before, when he's on Stern, he said there's no swears in The Godfather, but they say the N-word.
That's not a swear where I come from. All right. Just kidding. Patreon.
Is it unethical to basically get more height because you lost your legs?
No, I think you earned it because you lost your legs.
Yeah. Who
So-
the fuck's like, hey, you want an ethical piece of shit?
Yeah,
My legs
right?
blew off.
Yeah, you got to have some perk after losing a leg. You get your dick cut off, you're not going to put on a 4.
Yeah.
All right, that would be an upgrade for me, but still.
How many famous people can you name with the initials CK? Charlie Kaufman.
Oh, okay, I see.
I love this game. Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, hey, that's 2. I'm behind.
I went to school with a Chuck Kelleher. Oh, what's Cindy Crawford?
Chad Kroger.
Who's
that's
that?
pretty good.
I made it up.
No, Chad Kroger is the lead singer of some.
Oh,
terrible
yeah,
band.
I think
a bad one.
Nickelback or Creed or one of
Yeah,
those.
Yeah, maybe he's one of those. Oh,
Wow, okay, I pulled that out of the deep bowels of my sack.
Damn.
who else? Cillian Murphy. Curfy.
Chase
Cougar?
Carlson. Hey.
Chris Kreider.
Chris Kattan.
Chris Kattan is nice.
There we go. I needed
Chris
the
Kreider
Chris.
for the Rangers, but I think his name starts with a K, maybe. It's Chris, first Chris.
That's a bitch. Chris Christopherson. That's
Oh,
double
yeah.
K, I
That's
think.
a K, too.
Yeah, triple K is even worse.
What about Chris Christie? I don't know.
That's
the,
double
that's a
C.
C.
double C.
2C CC's Pizza.
Colin Kaepernick, I got already.
Yeah, that's good. Chip.
Chip Killahan,
Oh,
the
okay.
bartender at O'Donoghue's. I made that up.
Charles, Chuck, Chaz,
Chad,
Charlie
Kaufman.
Yeah.
Said that.
Charles.
I got 2 right off the bat. I
know.
can't think of another one.
Well, what's a K name? Kroger. Kruger.
Kaufman, Kilson, Killjoy. There's got to be a huge one. I bet there's a huge star and everyone's yelling right now.
I know.
Cindy, Celine.
Dion.
So many more famous men than women.
You think?
Oh, it's like 3 to 1.
Well, we got the athletes, too.
We got all the athletes. We got all the so many more actors. Now
Yeah.
it's a little bit all the directors.
And a lot of rock and roll.
all the rock
music.
and roll, basically.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
6
true.
to 1.
Yeah.
All the comedians that are worth anything.
Yeah. The big ones are all dudes. I mean, you got your Chelsea Handler, your Amy Schumer, your Whitney Cummings, Nikki Glaser. There's a handful.
bunch, of course. Now there's more than ever. but-
Ali Wong.
Cosmo Kramer.
Hey.
That's not, and Calvin Klein, of course, which I said before.
that was the obvious one.
I know, but I said it before.
I didn't hear it.
before we said CK.
Calvin Klein. That's not his real name.
Calvin
He's got some
Klein.
crazy Jew name. I think he's from like Berlin or something. What? Get Calvin Klein a goog. I bet it's some crazy Lipschitz or something.
There's another Cal
Ripken.
Cal Kipken. Cal
Calgon.
Cal Mukos is a friend of mine.
No, his real
California.
name is Calvin Klein.
Oh my
Calvin
God.
Richard Klein.
What about? I'm thinking of Ralph Lauren.
Him, I was at a party with him.
No way.
The Paul McCartney after party, yeah.
Little guy, I think.
Yeah, I thought he was Joe Liebman, the senator. I was like, wow, there's Joe Liebman. And Louis was like, that's Ralph Lauren, you fucking idiot.
Ralph Rubin Lifshitz.
There you go.
Lifshitz.
And I think that's I used to walk my dog in Lifshitz. I think that's Jeff Ross's name, Jeff Lifshitz.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think Ross's middle name.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Look up famous CKs. Cosmo Kramer, Charlie Kaufman,
Liv Schultz
Colin
and Jeff
Kaepernick,
Liv Schultz.
Yeah,
Calvin Klein.
And then Jon Stewart is John Leibowitz.
Maybe there's a Kurt Orny Adams.
Kurt Cobain.
Adam Ornstein.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. There's a couple of big ones.
Really?
There's a couple of big ones.
Some Chris.
Can I give you a hint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big radio personality.
Howard Stern.
Coward Kern.
Casey Kasem?
Yeah.
Oh, Casey Kasem.
I thought that was two C's.
Yeah, you don't think of that. Casey Kasem. This is Casey Kasem.
Yeah. Oh man, Dana Carvey does a killer Casey Kasem.
Oh, yeah.
Killer.
He was on Saved by the Bell. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
He's on there all the
A
time.
bunch.
Oh, I gotta say the people at the top of this are not very Clarence King. I don't know who that is exactly.
King is big.
Oh, yeah. Charlie King, Colin King. Colin Kane.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever happened to him?
I don't know.
I thought he was big.
He was big for a minute.
Mark, have you ever had a bad trip from mushrooms?
Not once. No, I knock on dick, but never had a bad trip. Had bad trip on acid. Mushrooms, I've been in a bad vibe, bad hang, where you're like, we got to get out of here. And once you get out, you're back to the positives again. But no, I always have a good time. I never take an overdose. Like sometimes I'll be with Gillis, and he'll just like pop them like candy. I'm like, that's crazy. And then one time we were at Skankfest, and he went hard. And he was in like a mushroom hole, and he was like, "I'm hate this. I want to kill myself. This sucks." And I was like, "Yeah, you ate 30 of them." But no, I've never had it. I try to monitor it, and I drink with it. I have a great time. I love it. You don't get horny on mushrooms, though. I'm on mushrooms,
really?
and the lady's like, "Hey, you want to take me out back?" And I'm like, "Not at all."
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'd rather watch this kaleidoscope.
Well, that sucks. Oh, how crazy is this? I have a monitor. I'm watching my wife put the baby down, which is usually my job. I'm not there. I feel sad.
Ah.
I'm very good at it. So
Really?
She's doing it, and I'm just looking at them in real time.
How about that?
It's fucking wonky.
Isn't that weird? You had a joke about putting babies down, and now you're putting them down?
Yeah, and check on the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That book is for someone else.